From this point on, I'm gonna start a new video because I'm exactly 30 minutes now. Okay, so this is part 2. That's why they're talking about this. No, he didn't even sit next to her on the bench. She said, quote, with William by my side, and quote, the whole internet was searching for William by her side. The squad were taking it literally. Alright, she's responding to this tweet here. Did he cry when his wife claimed she had cancer? The response is no. He didn't even sit next to her on the bench. She said, quote, with William by my side. That's quite or something. Well, how could he? Prince William, i.e., since that was on AI. Okay, valid point. I think the Mother's Day picture might have played a part in why they opted not to try another deep fake scam to elaborate this time, playing it safe as usual, throwing her under the bus to protect work-shy Billy. Yeah, oh, for that Mother's Day picture, it seems like it was in slow motion to me. The papers were, when the Mother's Day picture first came out, they were boasting, oh, look how a good husband William is, he took this picture and all of that. With the squad knows. I don't know how they know, but they knew. The squad started to looking at the picture a little bit closer. They started seeing discrepancies. How come? I mean, it was so minor. You had to have the eyes. I didn't see it. Okay, I would have bought that nonsense they put out with that picture. But for some squaddies, no. They scrutinize it. Some were saying certain part of the pictures were not aligning with the kids and stuff like that. Hands were not looking good. This is the clothes the kid wear at this particular event. I'm telling you, they were scrutinizing. It was so vast on social media, especially X, where AP, Associate Press, were asking the palace for the metadata. Once the metadata never given or posted, that's when AP was like, nope, it's not. They discredited it. And there were some professional photographers now started saying the thing, but definitely it started with the squad and then it went on to AP, where AP wanted to see the metadata. So this is all the squad. It's in one of my videos. You guys could go and look the progression of how this went down. Alright, oh good grief. For heaven's sake, look up the difference between figurative and metaphorically and literal speech. I mean, the squad knew. The squad knew. Alright, they were just joking about it, but still, it point out the difference. Okay, if she said, with his support, would you have expected him to be holding her upright? She's okay. Before this, a sequence of events occurred. She disappeared. Inconsistent communication between palace and British media and voter. William first time only hospital visit. The kill notice of the Mother's Day picture reported as William who snapped it. She was blamed for it. Yeah, so she is 100% right. Yeah, okay, so she knows it. This is what I was just saying. Because a lot of people forget about this part. Where when the Mother's Day picture first came out, the media were applauding William for it. Okay? Alright, let's see what's the comment here. Yes, the poor woman wasn't even allowed to have her cancer in private. The sister says she doesn't have cancer. Okay, you know what? You could pause and read this. I'm not gonna go further with it. It's just excuses. The debate over this AI made video clip has not been confirmed yet. See, they couldn't even use AI to place him beside her. And I think this is where they were playing with AI a little bit more. But to their eyes, they think people will buy it. But now AI is so freaking way advanced. Alright, and it will be getting much better. She has a red mark next to her left eye in this photo where the scar is now. Alright, where was it? Where the scar is now. I think during her disappearance, she was ready to go to the police. Okay, instead of where's Waldo, we now have where's Willie. Alright, let's pause this. You hit the nail right there. Where Shy Willie was nowhere near this scam. Next tweet. Alright, leftovers. There's more, but I'm moving on. Okay, so this I think I played. Did I play it? No. Alright, so this is a response to this. This is someone that I blocked. Let's see it. Can you enjoy your favorite without mentioning his or her Royal Highness, Prince Harry and Meghan? Let's listen to the 8 seconds. Okay, so there's a music. Let me pause. If you don't like me and still watch everything I do, there's a B word, you are a fan. Alright, why was she responding to that? So this is what William... Okay. I love how Prince William was repeatedly addressed as His Royal Highness. That must have driven crazy the not royal idiots in Montecito. Prince William. I mean, I don't think Harry and Meghan have time for this. Harry even said many times, just call him Harry. Meghan, she said her most reasonable title is being a mother. So why are they mentioning Meghan and Harry here? Harry will always be HRH royal. Oh my goodness. I mean, why Meghan and Harry don't have time for all of this? Alright, so there's another TikTok video. There's no caption. Alright, so let's listen to this. It's almost 2 minutes.
It has been 8 years since their wedding, and that marks 8 years since the royal family and the British royal media lost their minds. Imagine seeing how happy your brother and your son and your British prince was and wanting to destroy that for him. Imagine having a true love match in the royal family, which only happens once a century, it seems like, and wanting to destroy it. Because that is the case with the royal media and the royal family. They saw their happiness, they saw how good they were together, and went on the warpath to destroy their marriage from the inside out. And I know that we are about to see articles that are angry at these photos for showing the back of the king's head. Okay, they don't even show his face in any of these photos, but there he is right there standing with his back towards us. And not one photo of William and Kate. And granted, this picture is pixelated when I get up close, but
that is very true. I didn't think about that. I've seen some of the images that Meghan put out. That is very true. That's a very good observant. I didn't think about that at all.
I do not see William and Kate or Charles or Camilla in this photo. Maybe they're at the very back. Maybe they're standing to the sides and I cannot see them, but I do not see them in the front rows where I can see these faces.
They're just a dot. They're just a dot.
So imagine having your brother marry someone and just basically not showing up for the events except for the main one where your face will be seen. Anyway, congrats to them for making it 8 years because, as you know, many people in the media said they wouldn't even make it to 5 years. And so they're almost double that at this point.
All right, so there's no comment. This is something different. Next tweet. All right, so there's that. Not Harry and Meghan's picture forcing that loser to rush to the radio to praise a woman he never cared about. Was he... Okay, I told you I didn't record anything. Well, this is part 2. On part 1, I told you guys I was not feeling well yesterday, so I didn't do any recording. So I didn't know what was going on. So in part 1, I think, did I mention a tweet of William? So he was on radio boasting about his wife. Everywhere he goes in public with his wife, he doesn't show any care. This one, for instance, there's Harry calling him to, what about your wife? He just took the umbrella and run with it. There's that Middle East wedding, telling her to hurry up, stop talking with the bride. What other places he's gone? It's just disrespect after disrespect. Oh my God. The truth that is on display visually showing Prince William's selfishness and rudeness toward his own newly minted spouse. Minted. Minted spouse. Yet the invisible contract from the toxic British media dutifully feigns. It is pitiful, diabolical. Mind you, this picture is from Her Majesty the Queen, Diamond Jubilee in 2012. Will and Kate had been married 1 year and 1 month. Oh my God, the specificity of things. After they, okay, I'll go back. Okay, where was I? Will and Kate had been married 1 year and 1 month after dating on and off for 10 years. Her pregnancy with George was announced on December 3rd, so you'd think he have been loving with Kate from the wedding till that point, but no. Okay, I don't know. I mean, this is somebody who knows more about these things than I do. He married her out of desperation. When Isabel Calthorpe told him to sling his hook, she married him to impress her mother and because she wouldn't have to work. Even on their wedding day, there's a clip of him walking ahead of her and not bothering to put her in the car. Yeah, the discipline didn't show him. Yeah, if Princess Diana was around till they were older, there's a lot of things that they would not be going. The way William is, I don't think it would have been that way because Princess Diana would have put him in his place. I just read this. This is one of many pictures that clearly show William do not care about Kate and also very selfish. Harry had to call him back for the umbrella and to get his wife. Even then, he looks uninterested. The squad, he went and tried to show his he cared or something like that, and the squad was like, nope, you never care. Too much damage control. Old picture on front of the Express, sudden rush to be visible for 5 minutes, sheer desperation and totally unconvincing. Just end this charade. I don't know why they're doing that. Just let it be. I don't know. They're force feeding people a narrative that people could already see from when he's acting authentically. That he's just BSing. The new crisis manager is working overtime to make fetch happen. William hard work are incompatible. Of course it did. He's seen the speculation when he's been browsing social media under his football fan account. There's so much evidence that says different when he forgets himself in public. Nice try, Willie, but you're not fooling anybody. I don't know. I don't follow a lot of people. So the squad, this is what I mean. The squad or something. Many of them have different interests. Alright, so I'm done with the Royals. Okay, I have 3 more tweets that have nothing to do with the Royals. Okay, Harry, Meghan, or the Left Behinders. So this one is a commencement speech. Alright, in the US. Wow, this 8th grader went off during his graduation speech. Mic drop. Alright, so there will be screenshot. 47 seconds.
My name is Daniel Mattingly, and apparently this school doesn't know better than to give an angry gay kid a microphone. No shade at all, but I came to this graduation planning to give a speech about my trauma influencing me as a person, and black, brown, and mixed youth are facing oppression nowadays and being forced to fear their own identities. I had a speech ready to cheer on and encourage oppressed youth, which makes up the entirety of the school. I was told by Mr. Dawson and Miss Imes there's a time and a place. My speech is too negative, it's too controversial. This school is built on racism, sexism, and homophobia. I encourage everyone here today to stand up for yourself, even if it makes a scene. This school is fucking ridiculous.
You go, Daniel. You go.
Alright, so I came across there. I thought I'd share it with you. There's another tweet here. This has to do with NAACP and athlete football. Alright, let's pause this. Black athletes fill those stadiums. Black communities get gerrymandered. That arrangement is over. The black vote in America is way more powerful than people realize, and I'm so happy to see the NAACP helping to highlight this. Alright, so let's listen. Oop.
The NAACP is telling black athletes to stop committing to schools in states that are dismantling your community's political power. Florida, Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, South Carolina, and Tennessee moved to erase black political representation within days of the Supreme Court ruling that gutted the Voting Rights Act. And the NAACP, the organization that has been fighting for black voting rights before the VRA even existed, looked at those same 8 states and named something we don't say out loud enough. The same governor who signs off on maps designed to silence black communities will be one of the first ones to show up on their state college's field to celebrate when black athletes win them a championship. Millions in revenue, 0 political representation, which is an incredible deal for them. Take Alabama. Their football program generated $142 million in revenue last year. The majority of players producing that revenue are black. That same state moved within hours of the VRA ruling to redraw maps that dilute black voting power. Black athletes are needed to fill those stadiums, fund those programs, and sell state pride, but the governor needs black voters to have less power so that she can stay in office. The NAACP is saying that deal is over. Black recruits are being asked to withhold their commitments, current athletes are being asked to use their platforms and consider the transfer portal, and fans and alumni are being asked to redirect their spending to HBCUs instead. The campaign ends when these states restore fair maps and protect black voting rights. No representation, no recruitment, no revenue.
Yeah, I'm already thinking my son, okay, next year he's gonna be a senior, stay under state. If he doesn't get a scholarship or whatever, I already set stuff for him just in case. But at least he'll be in state. He will have to pay in-state tuition. Yeah, I already told. Well, I didn't tell him yet, but that's what's in my mind. Even if he has to go to not a university or whatnot, he could get his undergrad at not community college. I don't want him to go to a community college when he could do better. Not that there's anything wrong with community college, but to a 4-year regular college, and then if he wants to continue, get his master's, PhD, he could transfer and move higher and higher. But for his undergrad, he could get at our state of decent school, and we'll move on. Forget the southern state. I do not want him anywhere near, because I don't want my heart to be racing where he's at. Okay, this one is a LOL. It's so funny. School calls for daddy to pick Elijah up because he's very sick. Elijah, when he gets home, let's watch. Beginning, I'm gonna mute it because there's a music they put. Once the music stops, I'll just let it play properly. It's so cute. That's my response here. That's that here. Let me post that GIF. The school probably didn't allow him to dance and sing his Michael Jackson songs. Time and place didn't mean shit to him because in the future he's going to win all his spelling bees. He's qualified to participate in. Sorry mom, your job or boss will understand. LOL, MJ is still in the heart and minds of kids. There's that here. So that is it. Let's do a prayer. Pray for children. Let's just do that. Let's pick this one. Can I see it? Okay. A prayer for your children's day. Father, I ask that you be with my children as they go throughout their day to day. Lord, watch over and protect them and everywhere that they are. Surround them with godly influences. Help them to have the strength they need for anything and everything they may face today. Give them courage to stand up for you and stay strong in their faith. Remind them of your goodness and presence throughout the day. Help them to conquer their challenges and count their blessings. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Alright, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for watching. And the next video, I'm gonna start with this. It will be on PYTE. Alright, so they're talking about this here. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.